Okay, so Delhi against Malians. It's a rough matchup. Of course, Malian is really strong. So let's see what we try here. I guess we go for the usual Delhi approach. That is, I try to get secret sites and make horsemen, archers, spearmen, and just try to win the feudal fights, right? But it's really challenging against Malian, especially against a good Malian player that knows how to be very precise with his macro and the engages he takes. It will be a really rough matchup, but we'll try our best for sure. We will try our best for sure. Birlik Burak 13, thanks so much for the prime. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. So the usual start, like 8 on berries, 2 on gold. This is nice. This is really nice. The fact that we have 2 secret sites one next to each other, because the Malian player is the one with the mobility by far in this matchup with the warrior scouts, right? So the fact that we can defend 2 in the same spot, it's really awesome for us. Also keep in mind that we need 2 secret sites in order to be in equal terms with the Malian economy, because his 2 pit mines give roughly 100 gold each, plus 75 from the landmark. So that's close to 300, right? And that's what we're waiting with the 2 sites. So yeah, really nice that we have two of them, one next to each other. So the plan is the usual, aging up. Not too sure whether I should go blacksmith first or spearman first, or even archers, because I will need to defend the warrior scouts. But at the same time, I don't want to delay my upgrades too much, because I really need to get the secret sites fast, right? So I want to have some upgrades for that fight as well. So it's close. I think I will go blacksmith first. I think that's going to be my approach here. I think that's going to be the play. Yes, blacksmith first, then maybe barrack, maybe archery range. So we saw last game that he doesn't really play pro scouts. If he didn't do it in Malian Mirror, I don't think he will do it in Malian versus Delhi. Actually, maybe that's not necessarily true, right? Maybe that's not necessarily true. Maybe he can still play it in this matchup. So let's keep that in mind. Even though there's not too much we can do about it, but good to know, right? At least. Let's place it there. Even though maybe it's not too safe, right, against the warrior scouts. I think it's just fine, because I can wall this really easily. So then this is fine. Oops. I wanted to start that slightly faster, but it's fine. So let's cut his base and then let's go back with our warriors, with our scout. Because once he gets the warrior scout upgrade, he can of course kill our scouts, right? So he went up to 6 this time. Stable. Okay, nothing too strange here. Not much to change. Let's get this wall up now. Well, when I have the wood, of course. I haven't scouted the third side, but I don't really care. It's probably too far away from the other 2, and I cannot really be all over the map against this ship. The next question is, when do I get textiles? Like, I have to get the upgrade for sure. But when do I get it? That's something to think about, because the later you get it, the better it is for you in terms of economy, right? Like, it's not the same losing one villager production when you are in 7 than when you are in 25 than when you are in 100, right? Like the later it happens, the better for you. But you don't want to be too greedy and eventually lose a villager because you delayed it too much. So yeah, it's more of an intuition thing. When will I really need it? Okay, so that's one warrior scout already. This is really good. Like this small wall makes all these builds so much safer. Right? And it's so cheap also. 28. Oh, 14 wood, right? Because I sold the. I only went for one blacksmith. Not sure if I could go for a second one. It's hard to say. Hard to be sure. Eventually, I think I need a bit more walling. Or, like probably this has to be walled, or maybe this, right? So I also secure the berries. I just gotta make sure I don't die to the warrior scouts while I'm doing that. So let's get it done now, like this. Probably the deer pack is already a bit too far away. I believe. I don't care about that mining camp. So in a sense, it's good that I see him there, so I can just make my walls. Even though it seems like he. Yeah, this is a very interesting move. Let's put it that way. So I already have my like I can already potentially get secret sites. So as soon as I get this wall up, I should be moving towards there. I'm afraid that he may go. He may try to kill these archers once again. Let's get this now, so I can time the other two upgrades. Let's go with the secret sites. It doesn't feel like he's making too many filler units, so I would assume that he's going somewhat fast castle age here. I would expect more units by my opponent at this point. And now, when I move out, I gotta be really careful about the. Let's get textiles now. In fact, it should be a bit quicker, but it's not. Yeah, this is what I was about to say. Like the second I move out, he's going to try this kind of moves. I mean, if he attacks the blacksmith, I don't really care. Yeah, this definitely looks like fast castle. So let's start building some spearmen for the sofas, because I don't see anything but a fast castle. I would assume he's already aging up even. That's right. So I really need to wall these. If not, he will eventually, of course, decap. He lost quite some there. I think I'm going a bit aggressive now. Did I ever move these villagers away, or did I lose them? I really hope I didn't lose them. No, I don't think. This is what I was afraid about, or I mean afraid, what I was expecting. And now he's just gonna try to... he wants me to chase him. His scouts, basically. That's what he wants. If I can get a surround on those, that would be really good. Looks like not quite, right? Looks like not quite. Yeah, I'm not too happy about my position in this game. Feels like he got the castle age for free, basically. As in, haven't done anything in terms of damage. I mean, I have two sides for the longest time, right? But I just don't think that's enough against Malians. Maybe it is, maybe it is. Okay, these are secured now, I would say. I mean, I can try to age up, I just don't think I get much out of it. Because my upgrades take years to finish as Delhi. But I guess eventually I will need them. Like, I don't think I can finish this game in the near future, right? So, I mean, maybe I can. I don't know about this. I don't think this was too bad, but I don't think it was amazing either. He gets the cleanup, it's not the end of the world. As in, it's really hard for me to get my castle age upgrades in my units. So any decent trade is welcome, I would say. And I think that trade wasn't too terrible. Wasn't the best, of course, but... Where's the mosque? I guess whenever I feel like his main gold is about to run out, I can try to find tons of damage in his villagers, right? But even since then, it's going to be hard for me to do anything in this game. So let's try to work towards this upgrade slowly, as it can only be with Delhi. Maybe try to secure some relics, play from there. What's that? Okay. So fast, he still doesn't have the range anymore upgrade. I mean, this should take him a while, right? It's not an immediate kill, so... Just repeat mines. Yeah, this is not looking good at all for me. We'll still try, I'm blind. And I've shown the knight, which is not ideal, of course. Now he knows I'm building those. Let's get a keep here. This is a ton of food that I want to secure. And a big stone as well, right? Let's start. Let's start with the keeps. I wonder if I can fight there. Maybe I can. Doesn't look like he has too much here. Plus the reinforcement should be staying back, I would guess. Maybe he's not looking now. It feels like he's just massing archers. Like these Malian players really like their archers. I mean, the good thing against Delhi is that it takes a while to get the +2 range, right? So it's not terrible to just build archers. I don't think I'm trading too poorly here, but not really enough. This is looking really rough now. What can do? He's not even bothering with the relics. Like I still see the relic in his side of the map untaken. I wonder whether I should just mass. I don't think Spearman is the play. Maybe just mass knights. I don't think this should be too much. Like, oh, he has some dunces in the mix now. So that's a bit scary, of course. Even more dunces. Doesn't seem like a fight I can take anymore. Yeah. Rough game for sure. Let's try to find some villager kills. I mean, soon I will be on 3 TC, you could say, with the keeps and so on. So it's not like I think I'm already dead, even though it's looking really rough, right? But just really wish that Aggreth finishes someday. Oh, he's not in this one. It's unfortunate for me. I really wish I had a keep here in inside there. I think I'm missed a keep in the control group. Even 2 of them. Wow. Just need a bit more movement. I mean, I'm on 3 or 4 TCs, right? Or even 5, I don't know even how many. Ay, ay, ay. Let's be careful. I don't have still this upgrade, which is unfortunate. So let's get more archers, I guess. So he's done with this round. I need more food for sure. I mean, I'm about to secure this deer pack, right? It's not too bad. I think I can probably fight already. I think we what? That knight is... That's quite a massacre right there. Maybe one more keep here. GG. That looked really scary for a while when he was diving my base. But I knew that as long as I kept having resources in the map, my keeps would eventually become TCs, right? And after that point, it's really rough for him. When I get my villager, my huge villager lead, right? But yeah, definitely scary for a while there. Look at the look at the 8 TC boom. Hola, hola. Hola, Salo. Um, you won the game with one knight. I mean, yeah, that knight was having quite the. He reacted at the end. Maybe that's when he left, when he checked here and he saw the villagers that. This can be really frustrating to play against, like when the map is filled with keeps, which are also TCs for Delhi. But I think the Malian can secure the game before it gets to this point, right? Especially Lipani, right? You're just spamming keeps and securing resources pretty much everywhere. This was also huge for me that these two were together in terms of securing them early. But he never intended to really fight in feudal age. He just put some pressure into castle age, right? So even if they were a bit more spread, I think I would still have gotten those. But it's for sure good for me that they spawned this way. Then I guess maybe I could at some point could have gotten this relic. This one I don't think so, but maybe this one and maybe this side as well. Maybe. You were there for a while when he. Yeah, that's what I. It was really important to put everything in the TC and to keep targeting Donsos and archers with the TC, so his army was getting smaller progressively. As I forced his reinforcements to stay back with my knight pressure, so this army would always get smaller and smaller, and eventually I could go for the cleanup.